Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It's 10:50 or 10 It's 10:33 on Monday, February 20th, 2017. And that's Batman. He's on the phone doing serious business. What do you got going on?
The van's peeing coolant. I'm trying to get a hold of Dave over at Westside. He'll
Okay.
look us up, I'm sure.
It's peeing coolant?
Yeah.
That can't be good.
No, it's not.
See what we did over the weekend?
We painted the entire thing.
Yeah. It's sexy.
This part's supposed to stay.
If he wants it not painted, he has to use it and earn the not painted. And I'm just going to paint that damn thing every time I walk past it. Oh, so check this out. There exists for this, Tim sent me a link. There's a kit. It's even made in Michigan.
Oh, that's neat.
There's a kit that you can get for that you just take a bunch of shit off, put a bunch of shit on. It's got fuel injection.
That'd be pretty neat.
There's a whole thing, just
We
fuel
suck at
injection.
carbs.
Yes, and I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. So I contacted him. That's why I had to get the measurements.
Hi, is this Dave?
It's gonna be a thing, fuel injection.
Okay, this is Batman over at Eager. Our van.
So it's a quiet morning. We've got the cleaning crew in. They're doing stuff, they're tidying and having fun, and I'm doing office work. We got the goal this week is to get 200 grant applications out. So we're finishing the big narrative. That's been a huge part of what's going on lately. It's very boring stuff to you. I don't talk about grant writing in the blog very much, but there's going to be a lot going on. It's a thing. Jerry found his razor and is doing much better. Jerry, tuck the money into your pocket or put it in your pants pocket or you're about to lose 30 bucks.
Gotcha, I got it.
Mr. Kidwell's in town, but he's off dealing with his daughter at the moment. We are printing cases for support at Olympic levels. Hi.
Hi.
I was just showing off the stuff. What do you got going on?
Printing cases for support.
Yeah, I covered that. You're about to have the big narrative done?
Yep.
Can I share that?
It's going on our website.
Okay, cool.
So
Check on our website. I'll see if I can dig you guys up a link, but you can find it. You know where the website is. Go on to where do they find this stuff on our website? If people want to help on fundraising and share this stuff with their boss, is there an easy way to find all this on the website?
there is, but if we're actually going to talk, give me a second and I'll return.
Okay. What do you say?
First thing tomorrow morning.
Cool.
You should be able to have it done the same day.
That's excellent. Because there's a lot of people that watch that want to get their boss to help sponsor us and stuff, and they always ask me the same 5 questions, and I'll bet you could just tell people where to go.
Yeah, I'm going to show you one second.
Oh, okay.
Picture A's. On our very beautiful website.
It is, the website's getting some serious upgrades, and I'm liking that.
So if you just go, if you are a member and you go to the website, it's not going to look like this. So this is only what you see
If you're not logged in. Okay.
But the very first section that you see, it says About.
Okay.
And all of the stuff is nestled in there. And as new things become available that are important, they just magically appear right there.
Okay, so the easiest way that people can get their boss involved or help their company sponsor us is to show their boss the website and just say, go right here?
Well, I would
Or
not
log in
just-
at work and download the stuff?
Yeah, I would not necessarily just say to your boss, go to the website, because you want to make it as easy as possible to people. But you can then pick the document that you want to share. So if your boss really likes reading big things, the narrative would be good. If your boss is more of a picture pie chart sort of person, Case for Support breaks it down really easily.
Okay.
So just kind of gauge your audience. But then you the Case for Support, it's just a very easy link. It took me 2 clicks from the front of the website, and then you send that URL straight to whoever you want to share it with.
And you can send them either the URL, or if they really want to get into it, they can download a
The
PDF of...
which is the same thing we're printing.
Yeah, and then they can just send them the PDF.
If they're more of a paper person, yeah, you can download the PDF and print it, or you can just attach it as an email.
Okay.
And if any of our viewers want to share this information with people in their company or people that they know and they feel like they need some help, the contact form on our website would be a perfect place to say, hey, I want to do this, can you help me out?
Okay.
And I would be more than happy to talk to your boss for you.
Okay, cool. Oh, you had a request for volunteers.
I do. I need people who enjoy doing research.
Who are not Muppets.
You do have to be able to do basic critical thinking skills.
Okay.
And you have to sign the NDA.
Okay.
So as long as you're comfortable with that, you do not have to be local, you do not have to be in the United States.
Cool. So this is a chance where members, viewers all over the world can volunteer and help out on a big, huge thing. This is really good if you're OCD, if you're an introvert, if you don't want to work around a ton of people, if you want a quiet, chill, zen kind of thing, something that is indoor work with no heavy lifting. It's helping out on grant writing, and it is overwhelmingly chill.
It's super chill.
Yeah.
The time commitment is completely up to you. You can make a difference in an hour. If you want to do 5 to 10 hours a week, that's really great too. If you need to do community service hours for school or for honor society or anything like that, this can count towards that.
Cool.
You don't have to know a single thing about grant writing. All you have to know is the basic purpose of the Geek Group, which you already know if you are watching this one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And we need an army of people. We have, what, 4,000?
Well, see, I have 4,000 in the database, but I actually have, we subscribe to 2 different grant web services.
Okay.
Where we are at a point where we can add another 2,000 or 3,000 to our database.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not going to do that when the ones that we have in it need to be organized.
Okay.
So we're talking a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
So what would they be doing?
So you would pick an organization out of the list and just pick the top one and work your way down. You would look them up on the internet. You would find a copy of their 990, which is the nonprofit tax return.
Okay.
I encourage you to find any nonprofit that you're interested in the United States and Google their name and then 990 and read the whole thing. You will learn things. Save a copy.
You do that, there's going to be a lot of companies that stop getting decent funding because people are going to learn the truth about them.
Pick any organization that you work with, big or small, that you've seen do stuff. Look up their name and then 990. It's a public record. The IRS requires that it be public. And they have to share things like how much they pay people, how they're spending money on. If they're a foundation, they have to list every organization they give money to. They have to list real estate investments. You can see how much goes to overhead and how much goes to programming.
It's one of those insider things that people in the nonprofit world know a lot about. And normal people who just like, if you're just a normal dude who donates $50 to PETA, most people never actually bother to do their own research and ask questions and get evidence. Look up their 990, it's public knowledge, and it will instantly, fundamentally change who you give money to and why. It's really cool. This is stuff that everybody should do.
So on a foundation level, it helps us see, like, maybe a foundation only has a record of giving to animal-related groups in Utah. It will show up on their 990, and so then it's pretty clear to us they're not going to be worth our time.
Yeah. And that saves us the time and effort and energy of applying to them and all that, just because somebody took 5 minutes and looked them up.
So there's a lot of things related to that that we can find, but all I need from the volunteer is a copy of their 990 attached into their listing on the database. If they have a website, you just read through the website a little bit and say, like, they fund youth groups or education or human rights or whatever it is that all of these awesome foundations
And this
are
doesn't
funding.
take a lot of time. It's not hard to do.
The first one will take you maybe 20 minutes, and then once you figure out what you're doing, I can usually do one in less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
And you can totally do it while watching Netflix. I mean, this is a very low-key thing, but it makes it so that when I go down to sit down at my desk to do my job, I can just bang through them and do a very good job and make sure that the proposal I send to them makes sense for what they do and is in the right financial range that they want. And it makes it so that I can do 15 proposals in an afternoon instead of 2.
Okay. So this is something that anybody can do at any age. You could be a 14-year-old kid in Kazakhstan and help out on this.
Yes.
And just, it's easy, it's simple, and it has a huge impact on helping the geek group succeed.
At the moment, it is absolutely the most valuable help that I can get in helping us get to the next position that we want to be in.
Well, that's pretty cool. So, see, all you guys who are like, I wish I could help the geek group, but I'm in Iowa. Okay, this is a way that you can tangibly help, and that's really cool. And it's not often that I come up with something like this where I can really reach out to the whole world and say, hey, we need your help, you can get involved, you can make a difference, and you can do this at home, in your underwear, you can do this. And yeah, so send in a contact us form if you want to volunteer, and we'll start talking to you guys. So just that's the easy way, because there's going to be a lot of people that reply to this, which is good, because really we could use 50 people on this right now. I could use 50 good people, which means I got to go through about 150 people who maybe aren't quite capable of doing this well. And yeah, so let me know, contact. And why the hell did I walk down here? I'm in a building and it's a city block long, and I never know why I walk from one end to the other. It's just habit. I was looking for Batman. I lost him. I'll find him. I'll be back. So what you got going on?
So today I am going to wax my skis because I am heading out to Colorado for 2 weeks on Friday.
Okay.
I've been doing this for a while. It's kind of one of those lost art sort of things. That's why most people pay somebody to do it. But honestly, it's pretty simple. It starts with, of course, you got your figure out a way to hold them, right? These are something I got for Christmas about 5 years ago, but they will hold your skis on edge for sharpening, as well as like so for when you're going to wax them. You can, so I've seen guys use old clothing irons. That one's actually designed for it because it's got temperature gauges on it.
Our level of machine shop,
And each wax, depending on the amount of fluoride in it, is a different temperature range. So this one is for 1 to 4 degrees Celsius, 34 to 25. You set that one to 125 degrees Celsius. This one's a little colder. That one to 140. This one's in the middle. So each wax has a little different temperature.
How do you know the temperature is going to be in Colorado when you get out there?
It's a guessing game.
Oh,
it's
okay.
surely not going to be 50 some odd degrees.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
Yeah, I was looking at it saying it's supposed to be in the 10s
Okay.
when I'm out there, so I'm excited for cold again, though many people aren't. So yeah, so then these are all just different tuning, whatever you want to call them, things. Your different files of 400 grit. This one's 600 grit.
And this is for the
rough
edges?
file, yeah, rough file for resetting an edge if you take a chunk out of it. And that's another coarse one. So you work your way up, and then you can actually get them sharp enough. That's why I got these gloves. You can get them sharp enough to cut yourself on them if you rub your hand across it the wrong way. So,
Cool.
So yeah.
So how do you start?
Well, you'll wait for your iron to work on or warm up, and then you pick your wax and you actually drip it across the ski. I'm gonna put the gold stuff on there. 21 at a time. So you take it. Let me get this binding out of the way first. This is just a little trick that I have. This is a piece of loop. I don't even know what it's from. But if you wrap it on here just right, it'll hold the brake out of the way of your waxing iron. These are actually relatively wide skis. If you had wider ones, you wouldn't even need to worry about that being in the way, but these aren't quite wide enough for that. Yeah, so it's kind of a strange process, and you think about what actually happens on the physics level of skiing.
It gets hot in a hurry.
Yeah, once you start working on this. Oh, it gets hot in a real quick. But so if you look, you can see all these little grooves.
Yeah.
And all of that. So what you do is you put your wax on, and then you flatten it and you work it into the base with your iron, and then you let it sit and cure, and then you scrape it clean with this, And then after that, you brush it off so that you get these little grooves back. Because what those grooves actually do is keep your ski from sticking to the snow. Because once you get going fast enough, it actually...
If you're going to clean it all off, what's the point of putting the wax on it?
It's got a fluoride in it.
Okay.
That helps it coast over. It's actually, you actually hydroplane when you're skiing fast enough. You're not actually on snow.
Okay.
You'll create a layer of water from the friction
coming
across. And so that's why there's all this texture on there, is to keep it from keeping your ski literally stuck to the water and the snow.
Let's do it.
Is the idea behind it. All right. Start off. Let's see here. Go on this end. Just drip your wax on there. Work it in. Work it back and forth until you get a nice even coating across all of it. One of the rules is that you never stay in one spot for any period of time, or you'll start heating up the ski to the point where you can actually begin to delaminate the layers that make up the internals of the ski. So you always keep moving, move back and forth up and down the ski the whole time. Of course, the more critical area is going to be underfoot, right? Because that's where all your weight is. The less critical areas are really the ends of the ski. One of the other telltale is if you're staying in one spot for too long, is you'll see it start to take longer to solidify back up. And you know that you need to start moving a little faster with wherever you're putting your iron. The other way to know if you've been working on a ski for too long is you can actually touch the top sheet, which is now on the bottom of what you're working on, and if that starts getting warm to the touch, then you really got to back off. You just go get your other ski and start working on that one instead. So that's about good for this bad boy. Don't worry too much about the tips, because those don't touch the snow hardly anyways. That's one, and you set them aside. Here, you can feel that. It's actually warm.
Oh, neat.
To the touch. So you set it aside so that it can cool off before you begin your scraping process. I could really use it's called a base grind. So what they do is they actually take an entire layer of this off and they put new grooves back into it, which gets rid of all of the... I hit a rock here and I hit the rail wrong there and I gouged a tree limb there and all of that stuff. I'm going out to Colorado, so it's likely that where I'm skiing, I'm going to hit a rock anyways, screw it up, so it's not worth the $80 right now. But if you're nice to your skis, they last forever. I've ridden these spiritually for about the past 6 years. I usually get at least 30 days in a season, maybe more, on these, so I beat the hell out of them. There we go. There will be a point, you know, where that all those marks in the base like that will start affecting the performance of the ski. Now, of course, it's much more crucial when you're racing than just doing your home mountain skiing and stuff like that. But I have seen my buddy hit a rock to the point where it actually gouged the ski. It gouged all the P-Tex out of the ski, took it all the way down to the aluminum base. Just one big old chunk straight out of there, and it'll actually just literally feel like you're dragging the whole time. Your iron's gonna start cooling off now. I know. Okay. I'm done. So yeah, so done with that pretty quick. Let them sit for a little bit, cool off before I start scraping, or you just end up with an even bigger mess on your hands.
Cool. I'll come bug you in a bit then.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Hey guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. It's time for viewer mail at 14:01 on Monday, February 20, 2017. And we got a thing from Mr. Valentini!
From Poland.
It is from Poland. Which is kind of cool.
We remarked on the interesting color of brown at the end of the pen.
Oh, it's an envelope inside. Okay.
Look at that handwriting. Okay.
I appreciate this. This human's name is spelled Wojeiska and spelled it phonetically afterwards.
Still can't see it.
Wojcika. Wojcika?
Most?
What is CIC?
We kick up.
Okay.
Also, her first name is Joanna.
Oh, not Joanna. Joanna. Okay. Hi, can you review this Styracosaurus? It was my favorite dinosaur toy when I was younger because it's pretty accurate in comparison to others. I'd appreciate if you could send me back my dinosaur. I want my younger brother to play with toys like this. Thanks. You're great, smiley face. You're great too, Joanna.
It's purple for Mum.
It is purple and orange. This
You
is
gotta send that back to her.
a longhorn, but yeah, other than the head, it's pretty accurate.
That should be the next episode after the one you're working on.
I feel like there needs to be a very special episode of, yep, these are totally accurate, we're all good.
Oh, not viewer mail, but related. Tim! I ordered it, it arrived. Amazon Prime is so awesome. And it's here. So this is the thing for lifting the motor into the boat. And I'll bet this fits the motor that's in the boat to lift it out.
Universal hoisting plate.
Yep. From Tristan Heitkemper. I know that name. Oh, cool! I just saw pictures of these just the other day.
I don't know,
This is for the bank bag collection for the art project I'm working on. I have a weird request of you, of everybody watching this. They make deposit bags for banks. These are both not good examples. But most of them are 11 by 6, I think, and it's a standard Nagakau. Yeah, this one's pretty close. If you have a bank account, most places will give you one of these for free with their bank's logo on it. I am trying to amass a collection of them for an art project here at the lab. I need just standard bank bags, so I only need 1 or 2 for each bank, but I want as many different banks as I can get. So it'll have the logo on it. You can buy deposit bags at like Office Max and stuff like that, but they're just blank. And they're like $3 a piece, but they're blank and they don't do me any good. I need the actual logo on the bank. These are a little bit oddball. This one's particularly badass. It's got a lock. Oh, it comes with a key and everything. There's keys. This is neat. It's a zipper with a lock. So Harvey will get a kick out of that. But these are more than I need. These are awesome and I'll use them, but these are more than I need. The standard cheap Nagakau 6 by 11, just a zipper bank bags are fine. If your bank charges you for them, I know Tristan had to pay a couple bucks for these, which is awesome, and I certainly appreciate that he did that. But most places will just give them to you for free, and if they won't, screw them. But
I understand why they charge for that.
yeah, that's serious business. That's neat.
Though if you are motivated to buy one, we will send you a receipt for that.
Yes, if you are motivated to buy one and donate it, we'll send you a receipt. These are going to be used for a Geek Group project here. It's going to be an art project that I've been working on for a while. Also, if you have a source, I'm trying to ask both of you at once. If you have a source for a mannequin, I need to get a mannequin donated. I need an adult male mannequin. It has to be full body. He does not need hands and feet, but it does have to be standing. And I don't need a head. I need a male body, torso and legs, human adult. So Yeah.
As opposed to all those deer mannequins.
Well, no, you actually can get deer mannequins, but you can get kids and stuff like that. I need a generic adult male.
It was let you specify too.
You can get dog mannequins.
I hate all of you. Pedantic, smartass assholes. Just hate all. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it's purple. It's from Anchor Labs.
It's from Cheese.
It's from Cheese!
It's a shirt for me.
It's a shirt for you? Do you want to open it or should I do
You
it?
can open it.
Purple for Mom.
She's got to experience a very awkward asking me what size shirt I needed to wear.
It's the wrong one. Shouldn't it be G54?
Well, G54 is where you start. G28 is when you go back.
Oh. Cool. Thank you, Cheese. That's neat.
Okay. I understand.
More than I did, apparently. That's a pretty low bar.
Did you know I know something about machining?
But you don't know what reams are, right? Something about...
Okay, these are out of order. Chris, have seen these used in a lot of bright lighting projects. They should work for the stage light. They must get a little hot, so a heat sink, spelled S-Y-N-C, must be used. There's also a glass lens you can buy with different focusing angles. I do not know which one to buy, but if you can say in a blog, I can get them ordered. I believe these ones take 30 volts DC. Been watching the blog for a while, and I'm a $25 patron. Yes, you are, Mr. Lopez. Thank you, Robert Lopez. That's a name I know. He's been a days. I cycle through all the patron guys about once a month. It varies. But yes, I've seen your name come up a few times, and I've seen this name come up. Denichi and I were looking at these. He sent me a website for this. I wonder which ones these are. 100 watts. Yes. They make LED panels of rather significant size.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a 100 watt LED. I think they make these up to like 500 watts or something like that. They make them just bloody huge.
So we need like 4 of those so they shine into the reflector.
There's mojo happening, and I'll bet Heroic knows a thing or two about these, but we've got a pair of these here, and they're both 100 watts, and our goal, LED power, continuous beam, not short duty, so proper heat sinking, maybe a water cooling system. 15 amps power supply, 120 volts, 15 amps. It has to plug into a wall, be able to be used for demos and that, and just work. We want to get every single thing we can out. Now the original one had a 1,000 watt xenon bulb. So if we can get up to 1,200 watts, 1,500 watts maybe, we'll see.
Before that was
But
carbon arc sticks.
We gotta stand to the 15 amp line. So that's it for viewer mail for today. Thank you everyone for helping out, and I will ensure that you get your dinosaur back promptly. It will probably take several weeks to do production on a video, so you're not going to see your dinosaur for a couple months, but I assure you Mr. Bellatini is well versed in the proper care and feeding and custodianship of good plastic dinosaurs, and it will make its way back to Poland eventually. So, thank you everyone for helping out, and that's viewer mail for today. See you tomorrow.
It doesn't make its way into quarantine.
What? You're freaking me out. You are. God. I'm done. Yeah, that never happens. That's why your wife loves me.
They're actually super clean.
That's not bad.
Nope. There's this might need to go to my machine shop. There's a little bit of rubbing here.
Okay.
So I want this out.
God, those are huge.
That's what she said.
In the world of engines I'm used to, those are giant pistons.
Yeah, but
Alright, let's break her. Let's pull her out a little bit.
Hey, can I do that?
Sure.
I never done one before. Here, you take that.
You don't. There's.
Never done this before.
I don't know if he's got enough.
They don't let me wrench on
You
engines.
have enough? Or you just want to do it till it's got like a quarter turn.
Okay.
We want to loosen them all first. It doesn't really matter which one you loosen right now.
We're
Putting them
gonna
back anywhere. Any
all
of those.
these bolts
Yep.
down here?
Yep, and then all these.
Okay, do you do them in order or?
No, not taking it
Taking
out.
it out's not as big a deal.
Okay.
I mean, yes and no. And according to the book on this one, no.
Some engines are picky. This one
The
not so much.
aluminum ones are the ones you
You
gotta
have to
worry
be
about.
careful of, yeah. Because
Oh, you're right. This is steel. We can just weld this back together. We don't need gaskets. Just get right in there with a
the
bead.
gasket. We were already over
Yeah,
that.
right. We're reusing the gasket. We just weld it right on.
it's the newest thing. It's a craze.
So
all the hip
tack
kids
weld,
are
tack
doing.
weld, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
What
There'll
more
be
could you
no
need?
leaks whatsoever.
No leak whatsoever. We just have Minkus sit on it for a bit while I just sit there and tack weld it. It'd be fine.
Oh shit.
You want to do a bead afterwards. Come on.
Do it in a stringer so they don't
Yes,
work
can I do it? Yes.
I always love watching compared to like you wrenching versus him wrenching. He's got to use his whole body, and you're just like boop.
Well, at present, we got the three biggest guys in the lab here. The smallest ones doing the work.
He wanted to.
I'm learning stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new dipstick too,
Yeah.
because that looks like it's bolted on in the bottom, but it looks like it's completely rotted. So getting that off is gonna be fun. Stupid Secretary of State. I was so mad about that.
All right, they're all loose.
You
Alright,
did. You did all these?
Yeah. No.
No, I was
No,
like, wait
no,
a
I
minute. He's done that one.
When you're done, take them out. Once they are spinning really loose, you can even use the impact just to spin them out if you want. But once you can move them really easy with that one, stuff like that one, you can just use this. They're really long.
Oh, battery's dying.
You need better?
Yep.
There's no place like G28. It's the
In the
home.
CNC world, that's the home
Home.
position.
Oh.
It's second home.
What was that little thing?
Well, that's where the machine's home is. Then you got home where your
thing, the
part
middle
is.
thing?
Right after that, you opened another package or something, and you took a picture of it.
Well, the blog camera was rolling. It was probably the LED lights.
Yeah, we got a pair of super duper LED lights. They're like 100-watt LED
It just
lights.
looks really small.
Yeah, they're
You gonna put that?
punches above its weight.
You gonna put that on your car?
No, it's for the big spotlight thing.
Oh, okay.
Because it was xenon bulb, and we didn't want to fuck with that.
People just send you it.
We have hundreds of people all over the world. All right, to give you a good example, I asked members to send in a flag because we're really proud of our members, and we just wanted to show off where we had members, right? Look up.
Yeah.
We didn't pay for any of those, so
Okay.
people sent them in. And
And we had the really cocky member send in the real big American flag one.
yes. And we're going to be making Mr. Minkus. I have a project for you because this is an aesthetic thing. See all those flags? How they're crunchy? I want you to make a set. It could be just simple little pieces of plastic of balsa wood, but I want you to make a set of spreader bars, one for each flag, to hold them fully unfurled. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just trying to get better.
I don't care what you're doing. I'm not wearing safety glasses, and you're going to do that at an oblique angle with my face. Because you're going to go and put a little chunk of schmutz in here, and I like having eyes.
You got two. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Can only
But
fit one
I
of
would
them,
like
right?
you, sir, please, to make a set of spreader bars for all the flags, and just generally unfuck the flags. Also, get the rest of the states, get them hung and on display. I don't want to have a single flag in storage. I want them all up on the wall. Pretty.
Most of the flags in storage are duplicates.
Yeah, I know.
Or the
I
Marine
get that we
Corps.
have some duplicates and stuff,
the,
but
Army.
we'll set aside a thing for the Army group.
And I'll straighten out the picture too.
Is there something that you can't hang those, or you're allowed to?
No, the military. We just wanted to like have a kind of a separate
own.
because like the states
Mr.
are on the
Minkus?
walls and the
I
countries
had
are
nothing to
hanging.
do with that. I just heard about it.
Mr. Minkus?
Hold on.
Fuck you, Jason.
I was gonna
The
straighten out the
picture.
picture that's hanging up there.
picture up there is a result of a war, an ongoing feud. All right, they're all super duper loose. You can take them out. I did the heavy lifting. You can do the little binky bits.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that back. 'Cause my lunch is ready.
I'm about to go to lunch and I want to get my hands covered in shit. I'm just like, he can do the messy bit. I'll do the muscle bit. He do the messy bit.
I do have to go back.
So when you take the last one out, the only thing holding that on there is like suction and habit.
And two.
Oh, there are a couple. Okay, so it won't just like go. Okay.
And in fact, it's not going to come off easy. We had to use the dead blow on it.
Oh wow. Okay. This is really neat.
I'm not sure the exact.
So these
torque
are
on
water
it.
jacket.
Yeah.
I'm guessing these are water jacket too.
Yeah, that's what your boat guy was saying.
Okay.
Which would be the same on a RA.
Really cool.
So we need to decide before I take the heads if you're going to see if you can get the other heads. Because it's not worth doing them work on these if we're putting a different set in.
So I'm looking at the cylinder. And there's score marks, but they're side to side, like somebody tried to hone it or something.
Possibly.
I don't see score marks really up and down, which is good. I say we swap rings, put a new set of rings on it. I don't think, judging by what I've seen so far, I don't think we have to have it like line board and honed, but I would definitely put a new set of rings on it if we have it this far down.
Yeah, and I can talk to Casey. Casey is good doing your work for you, for the geek group.
Okay.
He's not going to charge for that.
Well, I can swap a set of rings. That's easy. That's knucklehead.
It's the dead blow. Can't get it. Can you, just in case?
I'll hit it. You hold it. How about that? Because I know how much that weighs. Well, do you want to wait till after lunch?
Sure. Let's do that.
Let's go to lunch and then come back when we have a whole team to catch that.
Well, I caught the other one. It was just.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're going to lunch. We'll be back. Well, he's going to be really sad he wasn't down here because I just got off the phone
He'll
with
be
a
back
dude.
in a bit.
Oh, okay. So that fuel injection kit,
Yeah.
I called the guy.
Yeah.
Guy is one of us.
So we have one in the mail.
It's better than that. He's like, well, I could do that, but if I'm getting a video, I got a whole new thing.
I'll come out.
I'm gonna come out.
And we'll install it.
He's gonna help install it, and it's gonna be twice the system we need. It's gonna like do ridiculous things to the horsepower on the engine. It's a whole thing. It is a lot happening. There's a lot. He's doing stuff.
The timing chain might be a little loose.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slop in there more than there should be.
Should work.
It's a 350.
Yeah, this
it'll
is
run
the
forever.
350 boat motor we got. Yeah.
Which is essentially.
Yeah, he left us all
350
these awesome snap-on tools too. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, cool. All right. Have you guys clean them all down? We'll get them on eBay real quick.
All right.
No, West Side Classifieds.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
we're
the
actually,
pawn
we're
shop
actually-
up the road.
Actually, what we were going to do is we're going to take them, we're going to hide them. Batman was like, we're going to
Yeah,
hide them
I
around
got
the
a
building.
treasure map already going. Clues.
So what's the next step on this?
Really, for Larry. I mean, we're pretty much torn down. To
Flip her over.
We're letting the oil drain.
You want to let it drip because you don't want it
Because
going
everything
back.
else will come out of the cavities above, so right now we're letting it come out from below.
Okay. I wanted to get a
got
look.
the oil pan.
I wanted to get a look down under there.
We'll get it. We
All
just
the
wanna let it drip
there's
for
no
a bit.
scoring in any of the cylinders.
Cool.
And it rotates. That was the good thing.
Yeah,
we were
it
able to
rolls.
rotate it. It rotates great.
Spin her over.
We don't have the. We gotta get the
maybe.
bolt. We have to put the bolt. No, yeah, you gotta put the. You gotta, and you
They
gotta
make
turn
a
it the right
special
way.
socket for that.
Sure.
Why do you have to turn it the right way at this point? There's
No,
no
I
valves
can't.
on it.
There's no-
No, I know, but he was like, you gotta turn it the right way. I was like, there's no valve system on it. I don't think it
Well,
matters.
It's a non-interference motor anyway, but Larry always wants it turned the right way.
Oh, okay.
From the
You know,
the
it's actually
outside.
harder to turn it there than down there, right?
I was just listening to the engine.
Don't listen to him. You know,
He's only an electrical
he
engineer.
pushes code. Okay.
I was working on leverage.
He.
Hey,
What?
Paul
Pushes code.
understands it. Maybe not the,
No,
the actual
no,
hands-on
no.
mechanical.
We're all
of it, but
wearing
no.
quite lovely festive blue
I
shirts
have
today.
3 years worth
What
of
kind
options.
of
There
lifters
you-
do we
okay,
have in
so
here?
Paul
I
has the.
have dropped the
they're
transmission onto my
off
chest and
right
had my
now.
friend drag me out by the legs. So
So yes, you've done your right.
So,
time.
do any of you guys know what kind of lifters we have?
Hydraulic.
They're hydraulic? Okay.
yeah, you can tell just looking at it at the top. I
Okay.
got the snapper in. They're not solid.
How do we know if they're good or not?
I don't know. The
'Cause they're
mechanic's
hydraulic,
not
they
here.
can-
These are questions for the mechanic.
And the oil pan's surprisingly not bad.
I
Like,
said
that would.
I said I could pound it out, but you guys are like, we just get a new one.
Yeah.
We want to get a new one anyway because you pound it out and stress the metal, and
Yeah, yeah.
No idea.
you don't want the oil pan going out when you're going in the water.
That would be bad.
It's the same makeup copter.
Impact.
When
it landed.
when you have an engine extended at full length on the engine,
He doesn't watch the
points,
blog. You need to watch the blog.
with the legs,
Somebody dropped it?
with the shortened
Little
legs
bit.
back, and you got Batman as ballast on the back of it, and then you tell him okay, and he takes his foot off, and it just goes, "Yee!" Pump.
There was an impact. It was pretty cool.
I wasn't here for it. I don't know. I was just told. I'm retelling the story.
Okay.
There's blog. It's the cold open of a blog, just like a couple episodes ago.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
So yeah, so we got the fuel injection thing sorted.
Booyah!
It's because he asked me, he's like, well, yeah, that kit'll work, but how much space do you have over the top of the engine?
all the space in the world.
And I was like, that's a really, that engine bay's really deep. Like,
It is.
there's a lot. How much space do you think we have over the top of the engine?
2.5, 3
2
foot.
to 3 feet.
Okay, so not a problem.
Yeah.
Not okay.
No, if you want to put a big
put a
supercharger
blower
on it.
on?
No, he's talking about something with the fuel system.
Yeah, you can do a fuel injected supercharger.
I don't think he's talking about a supercharger.
That would be
but he's-
freaking awesome, though. You sit there and you probably.
Tired old bayliner. You'll rip the transom off. The ass end of the boat will attempt to pass through the front end of the boat.
And,
this
you know-
will
You
be
won't
bad
rip it
for
off.
us.
You'll push it off.
Okay, that's bad. At that point, our 350 just becomes a fucking torpedo with really bad fluid dynamical design.
Dynamical.
Dynamical.
It's
Shut
all
up.
the
It's a
same
word.
thing. That's all that matters.
It's a word in my head. Shut the fuck up. We'll be back. He's gonna yell at me for something. What'd you do? Oh, okay. It's coming. We'll be back. Yeah? Let's see how about that. You ready, Paul? Let's go.
You got to open the light.
Oh God.
Are you watching Paul or me?
I'm watching Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
He's out of the print shop.
Just completed his first lap.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm at 1.5.
There you go.
There's a filing
I know where Paul is.
Now he's talking. Hey, you just do it there, right there. He's under the vacuum pump. He's doing fun switching communications.
The dog woke up.
I'm here. Yeah, just keep revving a lot of fingers in it.
Hey, Moose,
Yeah.
that paper company contacted me back. They're asking if we have specific SKUs and quantities we're interested in.
Forward it to me.
And
It's like switching between a go-kart and a freaking
F1.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, I know who's watching my channel.
That was a wall. I'm going back and forth.
Oh!
I'm in
Alright, hold on. I got you. I think you're in the.
Whoa,
Oh, there you
whoa,
are.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Gabriel's down too, I heard a crash.
He's under the table. There you go, Paul. You're out in the open. You are not. I will bring it to you after I get death race. Oh! You're inverted. You almost got a free haircut. Batman almost got a free haircut.
Oh, there's Kidwell. Bye, Paul.
So parents in the hallway.
Parents in the hallway.
Isn't that a Pink Floyd song?
I just go by at knee height, so if I bump into anybody, it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah, that'll be all fun and games till I start wearing my kilt again.
Oh, I just watched
Paul.
the ball out of the sky. That was interesting.
20 seconds battery left. I think I can another lap.
Get one more lap. Yeah, with the greatest.
Boom. Landed on one. Hi there. Hi, asshole.
I know how it feels. Oh, almost ball.
Paul, you gotta change your battery.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, change your battery. Let me know. We'll go again.
He's flying. He's trying to fly into the wood shop right now.
He can't. You can't do that, Paul.
You don't have enough oomph to open that door.
You're gonna hit Rebecca, and I'm gonna get blamed for it. Perfect rock.
Okay, so all I gotta say is, Paul, watching you fly is like watching batteries not included, which is actually pretty cool.
Drew, put that
One
right
more
in
bat.
the
You
doorway.
done? You done? You got another bat.
I'm good. Let's go.
Now one last bat.
I'll get you battery. I got you. Let me know when you're ready. Let's do this.
So it's like, oh my God, there's tiny hoops.
So, Paul,
Yeah.
now we have to go through the race cave.
What race? Where is it?
It's in the
In the
doorway.
archway right over here.
We have our first race cave set up ever. Gotta go through the race cave. Pass and pull. I like the race cave. That's hard to hit.
Oh! Way to go, Paul. Slow and steady wins the race. Drew. He's over in front of the employee pictures.
Drew, make sure my battery's slid all the way in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good.
Oh, God.
Drone racing.
Alright, are we out? Are we done?
Oh!
Oh, wasn't your fault, Liz.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, I got something weird going on. I picked up some fuzz on mine that got out front. Well, I couldn't do that.
yeah, that blue bag. I got an idea. I'm gonna go wide on it. I was thinking about the blue bag.
Oh!
I'm on the other side. I'm okay.
You gotta get good enough for you to go above that.
Could be. Might have been at one point.
350 in one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all sorts of.
Yeah, send it off to him. Have him douche it out real good. What is that?
PVD,
Okay.
which is a lube.
Nice.
Do we have the tape? We actually kind of want to
Now you put a shot back on that, suck it down, tape it shut.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
You got the tape ready? Damn it, Drew. Gonna have to fire him until next month.
And that's how you vacuum seal an engine. For freshness. Oh, hey, that's how the thing came out. I should eat something. I could eat.